What up, world? What up, media? I am Drewize. It's Drewize Topics. Good evening to you, YouTube, and the whole entire world. Thank you for clicking on this particular video off of my channel called Drewize Topics. I appreciate it so much. So much. And this topic is a part 2. You need to check out part 1 when you have the time to. Check that out. And this topic is the truth is the truth and the truth hurts. Part 2. Now I want to talk about 1 to 3 things I'm going to talk about. Which is true that people in this world, in this life, is not going to acknowledge at all. Some will, but majority not, because people still wants to do foolish things, still lie, do not want to accept truth, be deceiving, be deceptive, and etc., etc. Now, this is a fact, and it's true. I'm going to talk about white people, black people, I don't get on about my race. I'm going to talk about it because we can do better. We can do better because we've been at the very bottom too long. Too long. And the third truth. That is. Now, white people, Caucasians, white people, you stole this land, this whole entire continent, from the Native Americans. They was here first. This is their land. They own it. They supposed to subdue this land. This is their land. They roam the west, the east, the north, the south, all in California, all in Texas, all in Miami, all in New York, all in Ohio, all in whatever in the 50 states. They own this. But you came along, going from here to there, destroying and murder and mischief. And you created a religion that you call Christianity. And you use that religion as they organize to dominate the darker people of the earth. Christianity. You tell us, blacks, that we can make it into heaven and believe in Jesus as a Caucasian man, a blue-eyed, pale-skinned, blonde hair man, which the Bible says in Revelations, the Son of Man description. He said that my son, his hair is like lamb's wool, and his feet is burned as fine brass. Jesus did not speak English. Jesus spoke ancient Egyptian, Hebrew, and Arabic. And Jesus' religion was Islam. Now, truth is, how can you say that we are number one as a race? We are the gods of this earth, because you do think that. We're most supreme, best knows. and everybody else is inferior. We know what's best about health, how to raise children, and so on and so on. And most of all, religion. How can you do this? How can you believe in God, God Almighty, that He says, I am the most high God. No other God can step to me. No other God can match my strength. No other God can match my knowledge and my wisdom and my understanding. And I am the author of creation, the giver of life, and I can take away life. And I also thought of death. I can give it and I can take it away. Now, how can you, as a white person, have that thought to say, I can make it into heaven. I can be saved. But how can you do that with the mindset of a racist and a prejudice and a hatred towards someone else that look opposite of you, their shade of complexion? How can you enter into heaven that way? You know? How can you enter into heaven with a mischief, evil agenda? You know? How? You know? All honesty, white people, Caucasians, because I tell you the truth, I'm not prejudiced or racist myself, not by a long shot, because I have white friends, you know, and I say the exact same thing, you know, on a respectful level. The way how us black people is today, because of you. You told us that we would never, ever, ever rise or be awakened or wake up as a people. We will be nothing but nothing but niggas and things like that. Will never rise. And you consider us as animals, savage people. And we are displaying that. You know, you did your magic. You did your work. You know, that worked. You know, you told us, like I said, we would be nothing else positive but to be a bunch of niggas, and I will cause you, black man and woman, to deviate towards each other, have a division mindset towards each other, fight and murder each other. And it's displaying now. And hate yourself and your fellow kind, black fellow man and black fellow woman. It's displaying now. Now, how it work? Because some of us blacks think the lighter you are, the better you are. The darker you are, the worse you are. It's the other way around. The darker you are, the better you are. The lighter you are, the worse you are. The darker your skin is, the dominant your skin is. The lighter your skin is, the weaker your skin is. The darker your eyes is dominant. The lighter your eyes is weak. So science will prove that. As a scientist will say that, you know. So that worked on us, you know. Now, white people, Caucasians, I don't understand how you tell us that we're inferior. We're not smart enough. We're not capable of doing this and this and that. But we are the exact same people that built this heaven that you see. You are privileged and you benefit from that. We built the White House. We built this and that and this and that. You know? Yeah. We were not found in the jungle acting like animals with bones and swinging this from that tree like some type of Tarzan or something. No. No. We were knowledge people that knew our divineness. You know? Well, since you came along and you found us in our tribes, you know, worshiping our God, talking in our language, acting in our culture, you brought us from our homeland into this strange land that the Bible is talking about. You know? So we are still under oppression to this day. Ain't nothing changed because the ruler of this country is a pharaoh. A pharaoh that is afraid of the black man and woman's rise. Afraid of our growth. Because he will say, like the Bible will say, if we don't do something about this, they will link up to a common enemy and come against us. We're multiplying, just like the children, the Hebrews, children of Israel. And check out what Adolf Hitler said. This is what Hitler said, and Hitler knew the truth. Even when Hitler was so great in his wickedness, he knew the truth. Did you know Hitler said the real children of Israel is the Negroes? The real Jews are the Negroes. The Jews that you see is probably from Russia or whatever, Europe or whatever, you know? Yeah, Hitler said that. And he also said, if black people gain knowledge of themselves, the Negroes gain knowledge of self. He want to say, if the niggas gain knowledge of themselves, it will be disaster. This is what Hitler thinking. Think about it. He said, if the niggas gave knowledge of themselves, you know, of when they used to be divine knowledge people, if they gain it back, it'll be trouble for. Why you think Abraham Lincoln released the slaves and made the slaves free? If one of the slaves of that house Negro slave or whatever type of slave said, oh, Abraham Lincoln, you shouldn't free us and you're being unsensitive and shut your, you know, why you think he freed the slaves? You know? Yeah. So that's why it was forbidden for blacks to open up a book, open up a Bible, or whatever, and study and gain knowledge. Because if we was caught on that plantation reading, off with our head, off with certain body parts, hung, or even burned or something. You know? Yeah. Yeah. History in this 21st century is going to reveal truth. That's why they come out with movies of back in slavery times and things like that and this and this and that. Because truth is coming out, you know. And that's why white people, white officers, that's why they shoot us down like that. Because the white people, your rulership is coming down. You know, it's coming down. But see, you don't like if a black person, black man or black woman, to have knowledge of themselves, have common sense, be educated. You don't like it at all. You don't like it. But I tell you something. if you even try to bring back slavery, it's going to be something else. Because we, as blacks, are not going to be picking in your cotton field and not going to be working in your house. That's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to tolerate that. That will never, ever happen. Because if you try to bring that back, I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but some of my fellow kind of black people will kill white people, any white person. White husband, white wife, children, white. Kill them all in sight. I mean, see, you already starting a race war as it is, shooting us down like that. You already started a war. Just like that one dude in Charlotte, I think it's Charlotte, that shot the church, a black church, and heard the Confederate flag and stuff like that. He tried to start something, you know? Yeah. So enough of that. My black people, my people. Oh. Let me see where I'm at. My black people. I got time. My black people, my black people. Black men. I'm talking about the black men first. See, it starts with us. It starts with us. We are the Samson. We are the cream. We are the backbone. We are strength. It starts with us. But see, that's why the elders look at certain young black men. Some, like myself, and they be reminded of when they was in their youth. They say, in our day, there were strong black men. Now, today's time, 2016, ain't nowhere to be found like that. No. I'll get on the black woman next. Now, it seemed like we may come off like a man. A biological man. We are biological man, a man to a certain extent. But our thinking as men? No. Overrated, low rated. Some of us come off like right, productive black men, thinking black men. Some of us do. You know. How? In what way? We don't sag our pants that a certain strong, productive, right-thinking black men, we don't sag our pants, droop, and show our behinds and stuff like that. Expose ourselves to the world and think it is some type of trend or some type of swag. We don't do that because I'm cut from that type of black man that was raised by a one single parent mother, raised me and my brother and my sister. Not to be thugs, not to be some niggas, not to be a savage. Yeah. Now, I look like this. I'm going to go get back to what I'm talking about. I'm going to get to like this. If I, as a black man, young black man, I'm walking around sagging my pants, drooping and stuff like that. I'm at the age of 28, 29, 30, 25, 24, you know. And I'm at that age range. I'm walking around sagging and drooping and thinking it's cool and stuff like that. You know, thinking it's a swag, a trend. Now, me as a black man that was raised by a black woman, single at that, in my mind, I have to think like, this is not pleasing to my mother. This is not pleasing to my father. This is not pleasing to my grandmother. This is not pleasing to my people that I come from. You know, not pleasing. This is smack in their face. You know, I told one bus driver that. I said something had to be wrong in the household of the parent. You know, and she said, no, not necessarily. I said, yes, necessary. You know, for real. True enough, you can raise a child right, you know what I'm saying, and that child gets the thought of wanting to make his own decisions and stuff like that. That's true to a certain extent. But the child got to realize and think back and say, I can't do this. I can't be this way because I was not raised to be this way. You're not raised to be a thug. You're not raised to be a nigga, because the nigga, what the white men say, the nigga is defined as a savage. Someone that lost the characteristics of being civilized. You know, that is a nigga. And we use that so much in our tongue, think it's like it's cool, it's not cool. And I checked black men and black women. I said, don't you dare call me a nigga. And they looking like, why? What? Why not? Why? Why? What? Why? Because I'm not a savage. That's why. You know? Now, there are black men that come off like men. And they are biological men. They are. They don't walk around sagging their pants. They don't talk with a non-educated tongue, want to use bro all the time. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Talk. If you hear one black dude talking that way, the next one talking that way, then the next one, the next one sagging his pants, the next one. What is the problem? You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with us. You know what I'm saying? We're not high-rated number one people. We are low, down at the bottom of the barrel, the last in place of people. And that's why you go in certain stores, like convenience stores, either run by an Arabic or an Indian or whatever. They look down on us and they laugh like, look at them niggas over there. They don't have no respect for us. You know? They don't. You know? We at the very bottom. And that's why Moses said, this is a foolish people. You know? And back then, biblical time, the prophets seen how it was going to turn out and lost our way. Lost our divineness, our knowledge of ourselves. You know? We lost it. You know? We became low down like beast animals. You know? This is real. And we're supposed to be God's chosen people. You know? We're supposed to. And not only God is upset with the white man, he's also upset with us. You know? Come on. That's why he said in the Holy Land and whatever type of land over there, you know, because once upon a time, the whole continent was all come together, all connected. You know? The whole world was once called Asia. You know? That's why now it's called South this and Africa this and Europe that and all separated, you know? For real. So, I look like this. We need to do better. I told one black dude one day when I was out and about with my woman, we went into the store, I seen him, I recognized him, what I saw on the previous day, whatever. And he didn't like how Donald Trump got elected as president. This dude said, well, it's time to start a war. I'm listening to this man. And someone told me, speak. Speak. My instinct said speak. Because how this man, this black dude, was talking did not make no sense. You know? He said, oh, them people up in Cleveland is setting it off. They said, we need to do the exact same thing down here. We need to start a war. I said, you know what, brother? That's not how to come at it. Because the moment you come at it like that, the moment you get you a pistol or whatever, that is a good enough excuse of a reason for this man to come in with his assault weapons and put you down like an animal. Because he looked at us like animals anyways. You know, come on. I said, what you need to do is bring in truth. That's what you need to do. He said, what type of truth? I said, you don't know what type of truth? I said, when you go to the bathroom or take a shower or look at yourself in your bedroom mirror, look at any mirror that shows your reflection of yourself, you can't tell that you are made in truth? You know what I'm saying? What? You know, I'm going on with this dude for like 10 or 20 minutes. You know? Trying to tell this dude that is not the way to go at it. Bringing war brings more bloodshed. Everybody heard me say that. And they agreed to what I said. You know? And after that, he said, well, we all under slavery. I said, that's true enough, we still sleep. But see, I'm breaking free from this man because I don't carry on his last name in the first place anymore. You know? So I break free. Everybody's not going to do that. You know? Take away this former slave master's name, last name. You know? Because that's another story. But I told this dude, I told him that it's not how to come at people up in Cleveland. Let them do what they got to do. Because that's, like I said, it gives them a good enough reason to put them down like animals. And protesting do not get the hint to this man at all. Do not. Protesting do not work. I don't care how many times you march in the street, downtown, wherever, saying this, and that. No, it's not going to work. Because all honesty, the truth is, there's no justice for blacks. No equal rights for blacks. You know? Still not free. Not at all. So, I mean, look at that. You know? Black woman. But see, black woman is destroyed. It's very destroyed. Very, very destroyed. How black women is destroyed? Listen to how these black women talk today. Listen how what they actions and what they do today. Look at that. And black women don't realize you as a woman, as a black woman, you give birth a nation. A nation. But you destroy it just as well the black man is destroyed. You destroy it. How you think, how your actions is, your conduct, you know, destroy it. You know, and you want to get mad at the next sister that's doing much better than you, coming off right and productive. You want to get upset with her and things like that. You know? Come on. Just because she's not laying down having 5, 6 babies by different dudes, she's so busy working and going to school, and while you sitting there just laying up, letting some dude climb up top of you and getting you pregnant and everything, and the cycle keep going on and on and on. Why get mad at your next sister that's doing the opposite of what you're doing? Why you can't encourage that? Say, that's good you're doing it, but you want to tell that sister that. You know? Why? Because she's free spirit. She's going to school to try to use this white man's teaching, education, college to her advantage, to beat this white man at his own game. You know, while you so stuck in the projects, still fighting while you pregnant, still in somebody's business, still sleeping with somebody else's man in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You destroyed. Some are you destroyed. Some are not destroyed. Some got some sense, some don't. Yeah. Hey. I can talk more about that. About the black woman. I love black women. I love black women. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And when I was younger, when I was in my teenage years, my late teens, you know, I had more black women than white women. But see, I don't date white women anymore. I'm not interested in white women anymore. No. You know what I'm saying? I had dark-skinned black women. I had caramel color black women. I had light and bright black women. I like black women. I love black women. And I got me a black queen woman. For real. Whew. That is the truth. That is the truth. The truth is the truth, and the truth hurts. Drewize Topics. I am Drewize. You can post a comment about what I just said if you like to. Like I always say, and I added with a period. That is that. Like, share, subscribe. I am Drewize of Drewize Topics. Peace.